What is psychological warfare? These are actions taken to make others feel less confident and experience feelings of helplessness and fear. This warfare tends to manifest itself as structural racism and has been the plight of African Americans since the 18th century. We all know the problem: the police brutality, unchecked trauma, toxic water. But what are the solutions? One thing that I've discovered is self-determination. This is owning the right to self-determine our destiny. We can't control what happens externally, but we can control what we believe and how we walk through life. We can elevate our thinking and our actions to determine how do we treat ourselves and how do we treat others, and to demand how others treat us. Let me tell you a story. When I was 23 years old, I was preparing to join the Peace Corps and move to West Africa for 2 years. I was excited and I thought I was grown. Wow. I purchased several books written by Dr. Maya Angelou. At the time she was doing a book signing in Chicago, I stood in line and could not wait for her to sign my book. My turn came. I looked at her with nervous energy and excited energy and said, "Maya, would you please sign my book?" She looked at me with the eyes of many of my elders and said, "Young lady, call me Miss Angelou or Auntie Maya, but never Maya." Lessons learned. Dr. Angelou was teaching me a lesson in self-respect and self-determination. It is appropriate for me to end with a poem on self-determination called "Still I Rise" by our auntie, mother, and ancestor, Dr. Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides. Just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history, shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. I'm Dr. Phyllis West.